and welcome to the Newsmakers Studio for another great unboxing. What do we have here today, Jacob?
We have a Ninja 2, not to be confused with the Ninja Blade, which we've done an unboxing of before. Link in the description below.
Yep.
This is made by the same company, Atomos.
Yes.
And it's basically the same product with some differences. Primarily, it's a lot cheaper, about $200 cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we have 3 separate Ninja Blades that we use in our studio, like this one right here.
Yes, we have one. We have a nice little label on the top for our convenience.
And also the one we're being recorded on right now.
Yep.
And another one. But we wanted to add a 4th recording device to our setup because we have 4 cameras now. Even though most of the time it won't be used because we'll be using our 4th camera for streaming, we wanted to have one just in case we need it.
Yep, in case we travel with 4 cameras.
That being said, we didn't need another blade. We just needed something, similar. So we decided to go with the more budget option. So this is the Ninja 2. And we're going to get started with the unboxing.
Yeah, we're going to get right up into it.
And we'll go through specs as we go along. Fortunately, it's not the easiest box to open.
No, I
Darian's
realized.
sneakily getting out something to cut into the box because we're always prepared. Never mind, I got it. Just as you get it out.
Yeah, thanks, Jacob.
We're always prepared here at Newsmakers Studio. Always. So before we go into it, what do you think of the box? If you had to give it a grade from 1 out of 10.
That's not as nice as the blades out of 10.
No, if you guys have not seen our Ninja Blade unboxing, you should. It comes in a really nice carrying case that's really hard plastic and all with custom cut foam, and it definitely feels premium. This is just, a cardboard box. Now, I understand that this has a carrying case, but it is sold separately. So
Yeah. I think that's where some of the cost goes.
Probably, yes.
What do we have here? We have a quick start guide, how to install it into a caddy and your SD card or your hard drive.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to say.
This thing uses hard drives. We use all SSDs in ours, but you can use standard mechanical hard drives as long as they're 2.5-inch drives.
Yep, that's how many gigs is that?
This is 240, which is pretty much what we use as our standard.
It's good enough.
Yep. So then we got a lovely piece of foam.
And here's what we have when you open the box.
So once again, Atomos does a really good job with packing. This looks nice. This is custom cut foam.
It feels solid.
And what's the first thing here, Darian?
That is a battery.
The Blade and the 2, both models, are nice because I'm pulling it out here. As you can see on the back, they have support for 2 separate battery spots. So you can run 2 separate batteries. That way, if one dies, you have a second. Or you can use one plugged into an outlet.
And I do have it confirmed right here that the Ninja Blade and the Ninja 2 use exactly the same batteries. I just pulled it off of our Blade here, and definitely the same battery.
So, first of all, I'm holding this in my hand, and I've never held a Ninja 2 before, but we have so much experience with the Ninja Blade. This thing's tiny in comparison. It weighs next to nothing.
Let's give them a nice comparison. Yeah, this thing is definitely dinky.
So the one big downside is the screen. So the screen is only 4.3 inches versus the 5-inch screen on the Blade, which is fine, really. I mean, the screen size difference isn't what's important. It's the other 2 factors. One, you have a quite large decrease in resolution of the screen, going from a full 720p screen, 1280 by 720, to 800 by 480. So you do see quite a decrease in screen size, as well it's a less quality screen. The Blades being an IPS display, this being a LCD display.
Yes.
It's not going to look as good, but we're saving, $200, and it's just an add-on item that we might not even use that often. So it's perfectly fine.
It's basically a device that lets you see what you're recording and basically records what it sees.
Now, the other primary hardware difference, if you'll see on the sides here, we've got some inputs that are slightly different, do we not? If you see, if you stick them together, you have headphone out, headphone in on both. You also have one HDMI in, one HDMI out on both. Mm-hmm. And on the Blade, you have one additional port, which is for a Lynx controller. So you can use a remote control to start, stop this and whatnot.
Say you want to not touch the device, you just press a little button remotely, and
which, although we don't currently use, might be something we'll do in the future.
Yeah.
The fact that we have multiple, it'd be really nice to have a way to start all of them at once. But obviously that won't be something we'll be doing with this one because it doesn't have the Lynx port. Let me just...
Anything else in the box? Let's take a look. So... Here we have our caddy with our, I don't want to call this the slate thing.
Yeah, what you do with this is you
stick the hard drive into it.
Yep, a standard 2.5 millimeter hard drive or SSD. They go inside this nice caddy, and then they can be inserted into the device itself. We've explained this once before in a previous unboxing, though, of this. Well, it might not be this one, but it's one of our blades.
It has a secondary one.
Mm-hmm. So you get two, so you can switch between them. We have so many of these things now, it's not even funny. And then another thing, which these are always welcome in our studio, is the actual sled. So once you've finished all of your recording, it goes onto your hard drive. You can stick your hard drive in here and transfer using USB 2 or USB 3 to a PC. And that is wonderful.
And then it has two little boxes. They feel like hotel soap boxes.
Yeah, so we did not receive these boxes. I know it's in them, and they're basically the same things as what we previously got. But before, they were all in wrappers in custom cut foam.
Yeah, so...
This is an adapter allowing you to use a battery from a different style of camera. There's one for Nikon cameras, which is this one.
This is the Nikon, and this is the Sony NP something.
The thing for us is all of our cameras are Canon cameras, so we don't need these.
No, we don't. But they're nice to have.
They are nice to have. We do have a couple DSLRs from Nikon, but all of our studio cams are Canons. And then we've got our 9-volt AC to DC battery converter, which, actually, there's a second piece in here. Let me grab out.
Those are our power adapters.
So the interesting thing with this is when you want to plug your device in for power and not rely on battery, which is what we do most of the time.
See, this is the device adapter for North America. So we have that plugged in, but also has
the UK plug.
So if we want to travel to the UK,
I hope I get these right. Mainland Europe and Asia. It's one of these two. I apologize if you're from either of those areas. I mixed them up. The UK one's the best.
Yeah.
My only criticism with this, and it's the same exact plug that we got with the Blade, is this feels really cheap.
Yeah, they do feel...
It feels hollow. It feels not that great. Perhaps with further additions to the Ninja line, maybe this could be improved on Atomos. Seriously, it feels like it weighs 1/10 of an ounce, and if I squeezed, it would shatter.
Then the final thing in the box, which quite interesting inside of the box.
It is custom cut foam on the inside, so it's nice.
It's not foam, it's cardboard.
Oh, that is cardboard. The top part is foam, though. I'm making a mess.
Here's our lithium-ion battery chargers. Here's one of them, and these plug into the wall. Take this out, and it's kind of a mess in the bottom of the box.
Well, that is a lot of stuff.
And here, remove that for me, please. Yeah, here's the power adapter for the charger. And even more of these.
I mean, seriously, you can just spend the $300 on this and get a whole bunch of different power leads.
Yeah, if
we have a whole collection of them. If we ever take a trip to Europe, we'll be good.
yeah, doesn't matter where we go in the world, really.
Nope. So the big point with this device is if you're looking to get into the Atomos ecosystem and use one of these devices for one of its many uses, whether it be an onboard display or a recording device or a deck, anything you want, the Ninja 2 is a really great starting option. That being said, if you can afford it, it might be a good idea to just go with the Blade. Right?
Yeah, I have to agree completely. These are pretty reliable products, and we haven't had any problems yet.
Now, we haven't tested the software on this. You just saw us unbox it. Of course, we haven't. There might be some differences in the software. If you have any questions about that, feel free to let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
And if you have any other questions about this device, or any of the other things we've unboxed in our studio before, you can once again let us know in the comments below.
And if you don't want to miss any more technology that we're getting for the studio here at Newsmakers, hit the subscribe button below and hit the bell so you get notified, because not very consistent with uploads, but you'll know when we have some more cool tech for you guys.
And, well, you really did say everything. That's everything. Let us know if there are any other products we should be on the lookout for unboxings, and we will see you guys next time.
Yes. Thanks for watching.
Bye.